how do you mentally prepare for training or games? I think this is a difficult one. Actually, it's something that I've discussed, recorded yesterday with Dan Cottrell, who's a coach to rugby coaches. But he says one of the biggest things is for players to really take accountability of what they want out of the session. So for games, like it's not necessarily, you shouldn't worry too much about what depending on your level, you're going to understand what the opposition are going to try to do, but you don't necessarily have to worry about what they're trying to do. Does that make sense? You're understanding what you're preparing for, but really you're playing rugby for you to express yourself. And if you express yourself really well, you're going to play your best rugby, and therefore you're going to really enjoy it. So I think it's just about, there is an element of visualization. What are you going to do really well? And picture your moments when they come and how you would like to take them. But other than that, just relax. I think, especially the day of a game, I like to, for the most part, take my mind off and get my athletes to take their mind off of the game. You don't necessarily want to, if you've got a 2 p.m. kickoff, you don't want to spend that whole day really stressing and overworking yourself, because then you'll just be knackered by the time the game even rolls around. You want to go into the game nice and relaxed, and you do that by not stressing about the game to come. You can try tactics like minimalizing it, like no one really cares at the end of the day. Like even the top level, time moves on and no one really cares. But I would suggest really thinking about what you want to do in the game, all the positive actions that you can take, and how you're going to do those. Same thing for training, right? Except for training, rather than say, oh, all these positive things I'm really going to nail, you can also take into account like new learnings that you want to take away, something that you're not very good at, that, if you've got a good coach, you're playing lots of games, you'll still have chance and opportunities to work on your weaknesses and make mistakes and be okay with making those mistakes. I think that's maybe if you listen to a lot more Rugby Muscle from the last few months, and probably for the rest of this year, this is something that I'm really thinking that is important that rugby players don't understand. Is if you're going to improve as a rugby player, it's not just strength and conditioning is great, right? Because we can always keep improving, and that's what I'm here for. But skill work, like you still need to fail to get better at skill work. You can't just go in and already be the best passer. Or if you're someone that isn't very good at tackling, you can't just go, all right, now I'm going to be a good tackler and then just do it. No, you've got to put in the work. You're going to miss a bunch of tackles before you become a really good tackler. And that's okay, because you're now putting yourself in a position to make those tackles, and you're figuring out why you missed them, you're problem solving, and you're getting better.